In the vast, sun-baked landscape of southeastern Turkey, an enigma lies buried, waiting to be unearthed: Göbekli Tepe. Imagine a site older than the Egyptian pyramids, predating Stonehenge, a place where history as we knew it gets a complete rewrite. This isn't just another archaeological find, it's a testament to the ingenuity and complexity of a civilization lost to the mists of time. But to truly appreciate the magnitude of this discovery, let's rewind the clock and journey back to the moment Göbekli Tepe first emerged from the shadows of obscurity. Our story begins in the mid-1990s, when a team of archaeologists, led by the late German professor Klaus Schmidt, embarked on a mission to investigate a seemingly unremarkable hilltop. Initial surveys hinted at the presence of ancient artifacts, but no one could have predicted the groundbreaking revelations that awaited them. What started as a routine excavation soon transformed into a profound archaeological breakthrough as the team began to peel back the layers of earth. They unearthed a series of massive, circular structures, each defined by towering T-shaped limestone pillars. These weren't just any pillars, they were colossal, weighing up to 20 tons apiece, meticulously carved and arranged in a deliberate pattern. As the scale of the site became apparent, so did the sheer impossibility of its existence. Göbekli Tepe, radiocarbon dating revealed, was constructed roughly 12,000 years ago, a time when, according to conventional wisdom, humans were still primitive. Hunter-gatherers eking out a meager existence in small nomadic bands. The very idea that such a society could conceive, design, and execute a project of this scale defied all logic. How could they have moved these massive stones, erected these intricate structures, without the benefit of agriculture, pottery, metal tools, or even writing? It was a question that would stump archaeologists for years to come. Consider this. The people who built Göbekli Tepe lived in a pre-agricultural world, where survival was a daily struggle. Yet, they somehow managed to pool their resources, coordinate their efforts, and dedicate themselves to a monumental undertaking that would have seemed impossible even for more advanced societies. The sheer willpower, the organizational skills, the technical expertise required to build Göbekli Tepe are staggering to contemplate. And what was the purpose of these structures? Unlike typical settlements, Göbekli Tepe revealed no evidence of domestic life. There were no houses, no hearths, no storage pits, no trash heaps, no tools for farming or hunting. Instead, the site consisted solely of these enigmatic enclosures, adorned with elaborate animal carvings and strange abstract symbols. It quickly became clear that Göbekli Tepe was not a place of habitation. It was something far more profound. The prevailing theory, championed by Klaus Schmidt, was that Göbekli Tepe served as a ceremonial or ritual center, a gathering place for people from across the region to come together for feasts, celebrations, and perhaps even religious observances. The sheer scale of the site, the intricate carvings, and the absence of domestic artifacts all pointed to a dedicated sacred space. But even if Göbekli Tepe was a temple, it was unlike any temple ever discovered. It was a temple built by people who, according to our understanding of history, shouldn't have been able to build a temple at all. The pillars themselves are perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Göbekli Tepe. Each one is adorned with a menagerie of animal figures: lions, bulls, foxes, vultures, scorpions, snakes, and wild boars, all rendered in exquisite detail. Some pillars feature entire scenes, depicting complex interactions between animals and humans. The craftsmanship is remarkable, a testament to the artistic skill and symbolic sophistication of the people who created them. But what did these carvings mean? Were they totemic symbols, representing different clans or tribes? Were they depictions of mythological creatures drawn from the rich folklore of the time? Were they astronomical markers, aligning with specific constellations or celestial events? For decades, archaeologists debated these questions, offering a variety of interpretations but no definitive answers. the absence of written records from this period only added to the mystery. One of the most iconic images from Göbekli Tepe is the so-called vulture stone, a pillar featuring a vulture hovering above a headless human figure. This image has sparked intense debate, with some researchers suggesting that it represents a symbolic message about death and the afterlife, while others believe it may depict a specific event, such as a ritual sacrifice. Whatever its true meaning, the vulture stone serves as a stark reminder of the profound mysteries that still surround Göbekli Tepe. For years, the secrets of Göbekli Tepe remained locked away, hidden within the silent stones. Archaeologists could only speculate about the meaning of the carvings, the purpose of the structures, and the identity of the people who built them. But in recent years, a new tool has emerged, offering the potential to unlock the secrets of this ancient site: artificial intelligence. By harnessing the power of AI, researchers are now able to analyze the carvings, identify patterns, and cross-reference data in ways that were simply impossible before. And what they've discovered is nothing short of revolutionary. We're only at the beginning of understanding, but the AI is pointing the way towards new insights and new truths. Let's dive deeper into what quantum AI has unveiled about the intricate symbolism at Göbekli Tepe. Prepare to have your understanding of early human civilization challenged, because what we're about to explore points to a level of sophistication previously unimaginable for this period. Remember those enigmatic carvings on the T-shaped pillars? The AI has moved beyond simple interpretations of them as mere artistic expression. It suggests they represent a structured, symbolic language, a proto-writing system predating Sumerian cuneiform by millennia. That's right, we could be looking at the earliest known form of written communication ever discovered. But how can we be so sure? The AI's analysis compared the Göbekli Tepe carvings with iconographic systems from later civilizations spanning Sumeria, Egypt, and Neolithic China. The results were astounding. Striking similarities emerged not just in individual symbols, but also in their arrangement and underlying meaning. This suggests that the builders of Göbekli Tepe were preserving a pre-civilizational symbolic code, a code that somehow survived a major cataclysm and echoed across cultures separated by vast distances and time. Now, this claim is undoubtedly controversial. Mainstream archaeology traditionally pinpoints the origin of writing to the Sumerians around 3200 BCE. Göbekli Tepe's carvings, however, date back to approximately 10,000 BCE, nearly 7,000 years earlier. This discovery throws a major wrench into established timelines and forces us to reconsider our entire understanding of the development of human communication. But the revelations don't stop there. The AI's analysis also uncovered a remarkable degree of astronomical knowledge encoded within these carvings. Remember the vulture and scorpion motifs we mentioned earlier? The AI proposes that they correspond to the constellations Sagittarius and Scorpius. More incredibly, the placement of these symbols appears to align with the night sky of a specific prehistoric era, suggesting that Göbekli Tepe functioned as both a ceremonial site and a sophisticated celestial observatory. Think about the implications for a moment. These hunter-gatherers weren't just tracking the movement of the sun and moon. They possessed a deep understanding of the constellations and their positions in the sky. This challenges the traditional view of hunter-gatherer societies as being solely focused on survival. It implies a level of intellectual curiosity and scientific observation that we never thought possible. Intriguingly, the AI also detected spatial relationships between the pillars that seem to encode measurements tied to quantum oscillation patterns. Yes, you heard that right, quantum physics. Now we know what you might be thinking. Quantum physics? How could Stone Age people possibly understand quantum mechanics? Well, the AI's conclusion implies the survival of advanced knowledge from a culture predating the known rise of civilization, a tantalizing and mind-blowing possibility. Let's revisit Pillar 43, the famed vulture stone. Amongst the animal, Carvings are three peculiar rectangular shapes with half-moon handles, often referred to as handbags. These shapes have captivated researchers and the public alike, sparking endless speculation about their true meaning. Conventional archaeological interpretations suggest they are merely baskets, containers for seeds, or abstract representations of temple roofs. However, the AI's analysis offers a much more compelling explanation. These handbag shapes aren't unique. This raises a crucial question. How can the same motif appear in cultures separated by vast oceans and millennia? While some dismiss this as mere coincidence, the precision of the resemblance, the specific ratio of the rectangle to its handle, and the consistent manner in which it is depicted suggests a shared ancient origin. Alternative historians suggest that these handbags represent a symbolic language, a shorthand for something intangible, something carried not in a physical container, but within the mind. Perhaps they represent the container of knowledge, the portable wisdom of culture bringers who, according to numerous indigenous myths, emerged after catastrophic floods to rebuild civilization. The fact that there are three handbags could symbolize the three realms of ancient cosmology: heaven, earth, and the underworld. Alternatively, they might mark astronomical cycles, representing three repeating ages within the great precessional clock, or even the three stars of Orion's belt, which appear to align with specific features at Göbekli Tepe. If Göbekli Tepe's builders encoded a message for the future, as the AI suggests, these handbags might be their way of conveying that knowledge is portable, transferable, and essential for survival. In the face of past catastrophes, they may have buried this knowledge alongside the site itself, locking away warnings in stone. And though we cannot see what's inside these symbolic handbags, their widespread presence across continents and millennia hints that their contents were considered vital. Finally, consider the deliberate burial of Göbekli Tepe, which adds another layer of complexity to the mystery. The site was covered with soil around 8000 BCE intentionally, not through natural processes. While this might be interpreted as a ritual act, the AI offers an alternative perspective. Perhaps it was a deliberate act of preservation, meant to safeguard the knowledge encoded in the pillars for a future generation. It seems we may be the first generation in thousands of years to possess the tools to unlock this knowledge. And as it turns out, the AI's findings are consistent with a growing body of research suggesting that early human history may be far more complex and interconnected than we previously believed. So, it is pretty obvious that Göbekli Tepe may not just be an archaeological site. It may be a message from a lost chapter of humanity's story. If the whispers from Göbekli Tepe are to be believed, humanity stands at a precipice. Not one of immediate fiery doom, but a subtler, more profound crossroads where echoes of a forgotten past resonate with the potential of our future. What exactly does this mean for us? Are we simply passive observers, destined to repeat cycles of catastrophe, or can we actively shape the narrative? The implications of the AI's discoveries are far-reaching, challenging fundamental assumptions about the origins of civilization and the nature of human progress. If, as the AI suggests, Göbekli Tepe encodes knowledge inherited from a lost pre-cataclysmic civilization, it compels us to reconsider the linear narrative of history we've been taught. Imagine a world where advanced knowledge, lost to time, and disaster resurfaces in the most unexpected place, a remote hilltop in Turkey. It begs the question, what other lost legacies lie buried, waiting to be unearthed? One chilling possibility is the concept of quantum echoes, the notion that fundamental constants and patterns observed in quantum mechanics are reflected in the architectural design of Göbekli Tepe. While this idea might seem far-fetched, it raises intriguing questions about the interconnectedness of all things. Could the builders of Göbekli Tepe have possessed an intuitive understanding of the universe's fundamental laws, even without the scientific tools we have today? Or, perhaps more disturbingly, Were they preserving the remnants of a science we are only now beginning to grasp, hinting at technological achievements that dwarf our current understanding? Beyond the esoteric, the urgent message encoded in stone points towards potentially catastrophic cosmic cycles. The AI identified a strong correlation between Göbekli Tepe's layout and the Earth's precessional cycle, a 25,920-year rhythm that influences climate, geological activity, and potentially even catastrophic events. If the symbols and alignments at Göbekli Tepe are, in fact, a warning system, what are they warning us about? Some researchers speculate about the potential for increased solar flares, asteroid impacts, or other cosmic events during specific phases of the precessional cycle. Others suggest that the message could be interpreted as a warning about environmental imbalances, urging humanity to live in greater harmony with nature. Regardless of the specific interpretation, the central theme remains the same: a call for awareness, preparedness, and a deeper understanding of our place within the vastness of the cosmos. But the message of Göbekli Tepe isn't just about avoiding potential disasters. It also speaks to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. The builders of Göbekli Tepe, whoever they were, faced unimaginable challenges, likely including the loss of their civilization and the knowledge they possessed. Yet, instead of succumbing to despair, they chose to preserve their legacy, encoding their wisdom in stone for future generations. Their act of preservation, their dedication to transmitting knowledge across millennia, serves as a powerful testament to the enduring human desire for connection and meaning. What is the modern equivalent to carving warnings on pillars? Today, we have the internet, quantum computing, and the ability to share knowledge across the world in an instant. Perhaps we can use the echoes from the past to help forge a better tomorrow. How can we learn from what they are trying to tell us? It's imperative that we foster a sense of global cooperation, using our collective intelligence to address the challenges facing humanity. This involves promoting scientific literacy, encouraging critical thinking, and embracing open dialogue about the future of our planet. It also requires us to reevaluate our relationship with technology, ensuring that it serves as a tool for enlightenment and empowerment, rather than a source of division and destruction. Perhaps the most profound implication of the AI's analysis is the urgent call for a new kind of global consciousness, one that transcends cultural and national boundaries. Göbekli Tepe serves as a reminder that we are all interconnected, bound together by a shared history and a common destiny. By acknowledging our shared vulnerability and embracing our collective potential, we can create a future where the wisdom of the past guides us towards a more sustainable and harmonious existence. Maybe, just maybe, Göbekli Tepe is less a warning and more a map to a part of us, as humans, we had forgotten existed.